Goes. Then he gonna goes. Hey, no. Bed. Cut the damn light. Oh, girl. Bed. Thank you. I know the remote right here. No. See, that's what I'm still asking. Bed. Now. Now. Good girl. Oh, I gotta raise the table up too. And I gotta open up all these tabs. Yo, y'all don't understand. The reason why I be starting streaming unprepared is because the way life works, if I don't hit start, if I don't hit go live, there's gonna be 100 things calling for my attention. And it's kind of crazy that I'm mentioning that, because just before stream I was watching a video. I don't know what dude's name is because I saw it like randomly on TikTok. It might even be stolen content or whatever, but dude was just explaining how to like be better at paying attention. And with booting up stream, I'll be ready to boot up stream, then 30 fucking things happen. Fucking 2 and 3 people call me. I get an email that I need to respond to right this instant. Like I'll be sitting there like, oh my god, I get 100 DMs fucking. I find out one of my posts did good numbers that day, so like as soon as I need to start a stream, I'll be sitting here like, oh my god, when am I gonna get a break, please? It is what it is though. Hit the like button, y'all. Hey, there's a lot of outcomes way worse. I look at it like that. There's a lot of way worse outcomes, you know. It's not going to click. Okay, cool. Then that's all my fuck AI articles. So first we're gonna talk about this gaming shit. Oh wait, yeah, this is a long as fuck video, but I still want to intro it, so allow me a second to go over to the bed. Both of y'all bed. While I'm getting my dog settled, go ahead and hit that like button. But bed, what you too? Bed. Y'all figure out where y'all want to lay down, and y'all lay down. Yo, these fucking dogs, bro. Gotta love them though. Hold on one second. Both of them. Now. Sit. I'm not gonna lie. I might make this its own video. I don't care that much about it. I'll do it separate, and if it becomes its own video, it does. But the first thing we are here to talk about is how Reggie Fils-Aimé discusses what went wrong with the Wii U and why has my music stopped. I'm about to cry. No, what the fuck, bro? God damn, everything on my desktop flew the fuck off. Hold on, am I still streaming? I can't tell. I think it's... Fucking one thing flew off my desk and everything else just decided to take a hike. Okay, I gotta plug my monitors and shit back in. And like, make sure y'all smack that like button while I do this. Help a brother out, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit that like button. I think that's the cord for that. Like I said, bear with me. I just dropped all my shit on my goddamn. God, wait. Let me shine a light on this shit and make sure it's in the right position before I fuck around and turn it off. Oh, yup. Yep, that's what it is. Hey, both y'all, beg. Ain't nobody going nowhere. YouTube adjusted, beg. Alright. God damn it, that shit done sent everything to one side of my stream and all that. Whatever, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Oh shoot, my vertical version ain't even go live. I would have had to wait anyway. It doesn't matter. If you in here and you watching and enjoying the content, even if you're not, make sure you spank that like button. That's the first thing I gotta say. Second thing I gotta say is, hold up, let me, oh wait, I just realized I forgot to turn on my chat bot. Hold on a moment. Then we can exit out of that. Click this. No. Excuse me. Hit run. Okay, so the application 0 out of 2. YouTube broadcaster account. Wait a minute, I need to sign back in. Which account would it be? I think this one. Not stockpile, not quest, not short. No, that's the wrong account then. Oh, right, it is this one. Yep, it is this one. Continue. I need to update those tabs too. Alright, let me go test my chats and make sure everything is working. Hit the like button if you in here. Hit that motherfucking like button over the head. New channel. I could have accessed it from right there, but whatever. Make sure I can see everything up here. Okay, I can. Second video. Hey! Yeah, I'm getting better at detecting y'all. Stay y'all's behinds up there, alright? Let me make sure I hit the like button on my own video. I can't be no damn hypocrite. So out here spamming to y'all, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, and I don't know how to do it. Shoot, as soon as I hit it, I seen that shit roll up and hit 2 likes. I don't know who did it, but shout out you. Oh, and the last thing I gotta redo is my fucking audio every goddamn stream. See, I'm unprepared today. Like I said, I had to, well, the vertical watchers didn't hear this, but the horizontal watchers did. But I'm gonna repeat it for the vertical watchers. Sometimes I'll be having to cut my stream on and just hit the go button before I like something distracts me. Which, funnily enough, I get to bring it up again. I was watching, ironically, some TikToks that were probably stolen from a YouTube essay video about how hard it is to read books in this current day and age. Not because like I'm illiterate, but because it's hard to pay attention to a book, because when you're reading that book, what's probably in your pocket? This. It's probably 100 notifications going off on your phone from either people texting you and calling you that need your attention to hear you talk to you about something, or it's 1,000 notification pings from different social medias and stuff like that. And like, I wish I knew the dude's page, but it was off of TikTok that's probably stealing somebody's YouTube essay content. But that's not what we're here to talk about. What we're here to talk about is how Reggie Fils-Aimé discusses what went wrong with the WII motherfucking U. So we're gonna go over this article and read what he has to say, and then I'm gonna commentate on it for those of y'all who are new here. Hit the like button on your way in. While the Wii U had some great Nintendo software titles, you know what's crazy about the Wii U? It's the entire Switch's lobby. I mean, it's the entire Switch's like every good Switch game was arguably just a Wii U game except for Smash. But let's keep going. Despite the system's unfortunate marketing, Reggie says that the pace of new products we had seen on paper did not materialize on the timetable that we needed. So basically, it took them for fucking ever to drop games. That's a fact. The Kyoto-based company was also facing significant pressure both from Sony and Microsoft's new console. If I'm not mistaken, the Wii came out at the same time as the PS4 and the Xbox One, and at the beginning of the Xbox One's life cycle, that shit was put a belt to ass. But over time, as like people who were Microsoft fans coming hot off the heels of the 360 started realizing what was happening, the PS4 started to take over, and them niggas still haven't brought a new console. Trust me, I will get in my licks on a PS4 every chance I get. The company realized during the second year that the Wii U ultimately wasn't going to catch on with consumers and released the micro legacy devices, the NES Mini and SNES Mini, to sustain the business. I still don't know why the fuck they did that. That shit didn't help at all. Wii U was the second worst performing platform for Nintendo, second to only the fucking Virtual Boy. Now, if y'all don't know what the Virtual Boy is, I'm gonna Google a picture of it. And you got 5 seconds to tell me what the fuck this console is before I tell you. Alright, I should be back. I'm good. Yep, I am good. Alright, now back to the subject. Alright, bro. Hold on, I gotta manually put this shit at the end for both of them. Alright, there we go. Now, if you're only console... What the... Alright, I should be good. I should be good now. I'm looking at my bitrate and everything. Am I here? Alright, shout out to me for putting in the effort. Hit that like button. My fault, stream crashed a couple times. But we should be good from here on out. We should be good. If anything, if stream crashes, just reload the page, exit out the video, go back in. I'm gonna be right there. But yeah, for the Wii U to sell as bad as that bullshit. When we were developing the Wii U, we were convinced that the combination of what I call the 10-foot experience, your TV 10 feet away, and a 10-inch experience having some sort of gameplay on the gamepad was a big idea at the time, which I will admit it was. But the execution was a little bit. We believed that it would create opportunities for different types of gameplay. He was right, it created the opportunities. Nobody did anything interesting with those opportunities. We thought it could. We began creating content with that idea, and the output was Nintendo Land. Nintendo Land fucking sucked, and you had to pay for it. May said, referencing and I played it, and I didn't stand up and say, "Boy, this software isn't working for me." But you get that little itch in the back of your neck that says, "It's not Wii Sports though." We launched, we actually did well in our first year, but then as players were looking at the next generation of Sony and Microsoft consoles, our sales really stalled. Because that first wave of Wii U owners told everybody, hey, don't join the second wave unless you're fucking stupid. The Wii U is deadass a Smash Bros machine, and technically a Mario Kart machine, because it's I'm gonna go into that a little bit. We launched with 2 different SKUs, essentially 2 different versions of the same product. One had more memory than the other. The one with less memory was white and the other was black. If you didn't have a black Wii U, you was considered poor at the time. They should have just released one black Wii U and just called it a day. That's another fucking mistake. In 2 successive years, we launched those micro legacy devices, the small hey. Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let it stay. We launched those micro legacy devices, the small NES, and in the following year, the small SNES. May also noted we did that to sustain our business because we needed something to sell at volume come the holiday season. So it was a series of commercial ideas, knowing something to sell at volume come. Oh wait. Knowing full well that the Wii U was on life support. Even Reggie said the Wii U was on fucking life support. He said that shit was dead on arrival. I may have to restart the. Okay, yeah. After I read this like article, I'ma restart the stream. I might restart the stream and just like talk again, like about the Wii U and shit like that. Actually, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So after I finish reading this paragraph, I'm gonna share my thoughts in the next version. Next version of the stream. Again, if you're here watching the stream, just close out the tab and then click the next video. Like it'll be right there. Hey, see, bang. Cause you walking around and doing dumb shit. Bang. Hey, no. Lock in, twin. Bang. Twin. Bang. No. Pay attention. Bang. That's why I'm having you on the side. Thank you. No. That's nowhere near what that means. Down. Dogs get the zoomies right when I hop on stream. I swear. Oh, I thought my music cut off. I was about to. Oh my god, I was about to black. In the end, there were two reasons for this meeting, Fizame revealed. The first is that's when he told me his career was back. At this point, wait. Now jump to 2016. I'm called to Japan for a meeting and I argue with Mr. Iwata because I'd lined up activity for my birthday. He was adamant on the days that he wanted me in Kyoto and I would have celebrated my birthday in Kyoto. Oh, I thought my music stopped. I'm always conscious about my music starting and stopping. In the end, there were two reasons for this meeting, Fizame revealed. The first is that's when he told me his cancer was back. Oof. At that point, we all believed he had beaten his cancer, but he wanted to tell me face to face that it was back. I mean, he did beat the cancer, but it came back, which is something that happens with cancer. I know because my grandmother had cancer multiple times in a row before she passed away. And we talked about that for like an hour, and then he like flipped the switch. Now we needed to talk about the future. Damn, that nigga really trusted you with the keys, which he was right to do because the Switch was a fucking banger. And it was a meeting that we did the launch planning for the Switch. With software that would come out, the pricing, and the Switch is a generational console. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that the highest selling console of the previous generation is the Switch. Which, can we talk about that for a second? I feel like a lot of people don't realize. My shit lagged? Alright, we good. I feel like, hold on, let me put the little Stitch hat on so the Tutis can see it and like it, cause Tutis love this shit. But out of the last gaming generation, I feel like a lot of people don't realize how badly the Switch put belt the ass on everybody else. Like, to the PS4 and the Xbox, I mean, not PS4. Yeah, to the PS4 and the Xbox One, you may not know it because of COVID. The Switch just put belt the ass on that whole console generation. Hold on. What are you doing? Let me let this damn dog out, cause she gonna piss me off. Majestic, door. I said Majestic. Door. Sorry, I had to pop out to deal with my dogs real quick. Oh, what's good, JM? What's good, JM? I see you. I had to deal with my dogs real quick. My fault. I am back, though. But what was I saying? Oh, I was talking about the Switch. All right. What mood music do I want to use for this? Oh, I know what I want to use. I think I gotta sneeze though. Hit the like button and say bless you for when I sneeze. There you go. It took me a second to get out. Whether you like it or not, the Nintendo Switch put belt to ass to both PS4 and Xbox One. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now, I know it may take you a second to realize this, but because of COVID, the sales of both the PS4 and the Switch went up like this. It went crazy through the roof. Now, when it comes to the PS4, fuck you niggas. I don't give you niggas credit for nothing. But the Switch is a very, 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 very useful console. Now, all of the games on it may run like dog shit, but they run like dog shit in the palm of your hand. So, even if you were playing Cyberpunk at 5 frames per second, you could do it on a train. You could do it on a plane. You could do it while you smoking Mary J. That's an experience that's real hard to beat right now in this current day and age. Also, I see you, Jay, thank you. Another thing I want to say about this whole situation is Nintendo making a console that's portable. What you have to realize, all right. Let me make it even more simple. What you have to realize is the reason why the Switch is successful is because conceptually it's a crazy console with some crazy good console exclusives. And when it comes to console exclusive, Nintendo niggas, they show up and show out. When Nintendo say there's a new Mario game, Nintendo niggas is at line. Foaming at the fucking mouth in front of GameStop, Best Buy, whatever the fuck, all day and night, waiting for that bitch to drop, waiting for that bitch to release. Nintendo fans, when a new Nintendo game come out, they showing up. Unlike niggas who claim to be PlayStation fans. Another thing I also have to add is the idea of the Joy-Cons being able to come off the console and you being able to hand your friend one Joy-Con and you use the other Joy-Con, and a lot of games are playable like that. That's also a crazy revolutionary idea once you think about it. What other console can you name where most of the games are built around, like, well, I won't say most of the games, but what other console you know that comes not only with a second controller, but with the swath of software that supports the idea of you being able to use a second controller? When it comes to features, the PlayStation and Xbox have been lagging behind for a very long time. Like, I am fucking sorry. I don't give a fuck what you do. Motherfuckers will never care about adaptive triggers. It's a cool concept when it's there, but if you remove the shit, it's the same fucking experience. If you remove the idea of Joy-Cons being able to be removable controllers that create two-player experiences out of the Switch, that's a whole different console, and it's called the fucking Stream Deck, but worse. Next stream, can you play a mouse game? I might play it today. Since you asked, I might play it today because I wasn't sure what I wanted to play today. Because today I'm either gonna play the mouse game or I'm gonna do all the arcades for Invincible. I'm gonna play one out those two. It depends on how I feel. Because I'm in the middle of mouse PI. But let's finish reading up this and then we'll talk. Because I got a lot of articles today. Because between today and yesterday, like when I didn't stream, it like a lot of stuff apparently happened. So once we get through these articles, we'll see. Also, the more y'all hit the like button, the more motivation y'all give me to create cake. My brain farted. The more motivation y'all give me to keep creating content, so spank that like button. When you got a business in trouble, you know, fees may concluded. And when you know you need to take decisive action in order to manage the situation, manage your key constituents, whether it's retailers or consumers, and then find a solution that would deliver success downstream. And for Nintendo, that solution was the Switch. That leveraged the insight we had about the 10-foot experience and the 10-inch experience, but the execution was different. Okay. I have several different thoughts about this. Also, we need to reload this tab so we can get the picture back. Why did the music stop? Did my drive mysteriously disconnect? What the fuck? Okay. It didn't. I guess my music just lagged. Oh. But yeah, why hasn't the page reloaded? Alright. Now, I already read the article, but the Wii U failed for a lot of fucking the Wii U sucked ass, and it was literally a Smash Bros machine from 2013 to 2017. Also, I find it funny that all of the Switch's like banger ass games are really just Wii U games. Like, what are two of some of the best selling games on Switch? Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which is just Mario Kart 8's DLC. Like, everything on the Switch was Wii U hand-me-downs. All of the games that motherfuckers would have loved if they played it on Wii U came to the Switch. And that's because every Nintendo console has a gimmick, and the Wii U had a gimmick worse than the Virtual Boy, even though the Virtual Boy sold less. Because, like, the idea of being able to have an iPad where you could play your games fully on it was cool, but it wasn't as useful as they thought. Because once you leave your house, that iPad becomes a fucking brick. You couldn't even connect it to the internet and watch YouTube or something like that. With the Switch, you could at least do that. And yes, Wi-Fi was a thing back then, so it has nothing to do with that. Oh, I just realized I could do the Invisible Versus tier list tomorrow. But Wi-Fi had nothing to do with that, and the accessibility of anything like that. Like, that was a common thing back then. Another reason why the Wii U failed is the branding was weird. Like, if you weren't a fucking nerd, the Wii U didn't make sense. And if you were a nerd, the Wii U still didn't make sense. Because if you're a mom walking into a store with the amount of accessory slop that the Wii got, the Wii U sounded like the tablet was the only accessory when really it was a whole console. And on a philosophy level, the Wii U didn't make sense because, for those of y'all who are uninformed, the name Wii is supposed to have two eyes in it because it's supposed to follow the idea of it's a console built around multiplayer family type experiences. So to turn around and take the multiplayer console branding and then put a U behind it to say it's personalized, I swear I'm not throwing up double loc. It didn't make any sense. It's like saying, oh, we got a sauna with AC inside the room where you're supposed to be sitting in the sauna sweating. That doesn't make any fucking sense. That's what the Wii U's branding felt like. So yeah, I gave you the short version as to why the Wii U sucked ass and why it fucking failed spectacularly. Going on, I better not have to sign up for shit. Oh, Xbox CEO introduces new boot up sound after executive overhaul, but it sounds pretty close to the current one. Oh, this one, I just wanted to remember to listen to it. Let's see what this shit sound like. Moving on. Oh, this shit in fucking hilarious as shit news. The GameStop CEO trying to buy eBay says he was banned from eBay, but his page remains live with all the listings. So let me get this straight. You're the CEO of a company and you gotta sell shit on eBay to buy eBay? GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen is trying to acquire auction site eBay for more than $50 billion. By the way, GameStop's valuation is like $12 million. So a $12 million company is trying to buy a $12 billion company is trying to buy a $50 billion company. Now, in school, I got A's and B's in every subject. That's a true fucking fact. But my weakest subject in school was still math. So I may not be the greatest at math, and maybe one of y'all in the comments can tell me. But last time I checked, 12 is smaller than 50. How the fuck are they gonna buy this? Also, one thing I always say, this is not financial advice, but whenever I buy stock in a company, the first thing I think about is, what do they do that actually makes money? How do they make the bulk of their income? For example, eBay makes the bulk of their income by getting residual money percentages off of every sale of used stuff that happens on their platform. McDonald's, they make money by selling food. PlayStation, they make money by selling PlayStations and PlayStation games, getting percentages off of that. What the fuck does GameStop make money off of? They don't make money off of games, because I don't know any sane person that still buys games from GameStop. I don't know any sane person that buys used games from GameStop when eBay exists, when Facebook Marketplace exists. They don't make money off of selling used shit anymore. I don't know a single sane person walking by a GameStop or walking to a GameStop specifically to buy a Funko Pop. If they're not buying that bitch off of Amazon, they're buying it in any other place that sells Funko Pops, which could be a comic book store, a mom and pop store, a nerd store. There's a plethora of other places where you could buy nerd gear and nerd items, and people who are nerds are likely to go to the website of whoever the fuck is selling the item in the first place. So what the fuck do they make money off of? Like, this whole purchase, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Cohen is known for trolling and shenanigans, and they changed the title of this article. That's why it felt weird to read. The GameStop CEO said, "I'm selling stuff on eBay to pay for eBay." Let me read that again. He said, "I'm selling stuff on..." Let me make this nice and large for you. The GameStop CEO Cohen said, "I'm selling stuff on eBay to pay for eBay." This nigga is taking the Tommy Hilfiger shirt out of his closet, those old expensive shoes that he got, his Rolex, his yacht, his goddamn house. He's putting all that shit on eBay to try and buy eBay. This is like me working for a crack dealer and selling crack under them to make enough money to start being their supplier. This shit don't make any type of sense. This line of logic is so fucking crooked. It's like, bro, like, seeing stuff like this makes me understand why a while ago the French CEO was saying, "Oh, the reason why we can't sell games is because all these games are DEI slop." Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It now makes sense. The person above him is just as fucking stupid. Like, what? Like, how does this logic work? This is like if I owned a house and you were trying to buy a house, and instead of getting a job or something like that, you said, "I'm gonna do a garage sale of my stuff in your yard to build up the money to buy the house." What the fuck? What, nigga? Cohen's eBay page includes 36 items, and each of them includes a hand-signed copy of the letter he wrote to eBay. This nigga's selling anything. He doing anything to make it seem like he got a product worth buying. He don't. Just like the entirety of the GameStop store, this nigga ain't got shit for sale of value. And if he do, he gonna charge the fuck out of you for it. Nigga gonna charge you $1,000 for a page of an old comic book that don't nobody fucking want. Cohen's eBay page included, past tense, 36 items, and each of them includes hand signed and talking about how he will massively cut costs to help make eBay a legit competitor to Amazon. I can't with this nigga, bro. How? What the fuck? So not only is this nigga going broke trying to buy a company more expensive than him, this nigga is trying to pay his boss to be his employee, and then he wants his boss to be a competitor with somebody in a different lane. This is like if you work at GameStop and you try and start, I can't even come up with a metaphor for this shit. The logic of this shit is so twisted. Cohen's unsolicited bid for eBay was officially announced on the 3rd of May, though he said in January this year he was planning to buy a company to help transform GameStop. Nigga, GameStop need to be brought by somebody. Real shit. I feel like at this point, a bigger company needs to buy GameStop, punch the CEO in the back of the head, tell him get the fuck out the boardroom, and start making some real goddamn decisions. Because this business sucks, my nigga. I am praying on GameStop's downfall. GameStop is the only enthusiast store that enthusiasts hate the most. Again, you don't hear people who are fans of books say, yo, fuck Barnes and Nobles. Every person who plays video games say, yo, fuck GameStop. Every nigga who fucking, I don't know. You get my point though. Like every nigga who loves, I don't know, movies. Every nigga who loves movies is not screaming fuck Regal. That's not the case. Every nigga who plays games screams fuck GameStop. I don't get it. You don't hear sneakerheads say fuck Foot Locker. You don't hear art fanatics say fuck Michaels en masse. You do with GameStop. Some key players in the market believe it is indeed foolish. Everybody, nigga, if you have eyes, this shit is foolish. I found a fork in my kitchen this morning too, since we saying stupid shit. GameStop shares jumped on the evening of Friday the 1st, May 1st, after the Wall Street Journal reported that he was looking to buy eBay. Why the fuck would the stocks jump? Anybody who bought this GameStop stock is a fucking idiot. This is not financial advice, by the way. It's a fucking idiot because, again, what the fuck do they make money off of? What the fuck made you think these niggas was able to buy eBay? GameStop was confirmed the deal proposal, including the big debt, on Sunday to May 3rd. eBay shares followed a similar pattern and are also up over the past. At this point, eBay could buy them bitch ass niggas. The company's president and CEO recently sold millions of dollars worth of company stock. GameStop started acquiring shares of eBay in February this year and currently owns about 5% of eBay. Cohen's proposal is to buy 100% of eBay at $125 per stock in cash. It's not gonna happen. I don't know, bro. It's not gonna happen. GameStop as a company has a market cap of around 12, and compared to eBay's 46. Cohen said that the $20 billion in debt financing from TD Bank. You're not getting a bank loan. You're not getting a bank loan. Like Captain America and Falcon and Winter Soldier, you're not getting that loan, buddy. Banks give out loans based on what they believe you can pay back. Quite frankly, I don't know how the fuck your stores are still open. GameStop also has about $9 billion in cash on hand. No, you niggas don't. You got $9 billion worth of Funko Pops in your stores. Every time somebody walks into a Lego store, every time somebody walks into a GameStop, the first that happens is they trip over a box of Star Wars Legos and go, ain't shit in them fucking stores. Don't nobody want to buy them Minecraft foam swords. The fuck out my face. In an interview with CNBC, which featured bizarre moments, Cohen said GameStop could issue more stock to help pay for the proposal buyout of eBay. Cohen later appeared on blah blah blah. Do they have that clip? Because I saw that clip. Alright, damn, they don't have that clip. Because the rest of this is just gonna talk about that clip, and if I don't have it, it's no point in talking about it. But that GameStop CEO, that nigga's stupid. I was gonna do something more with this, but I'm not. And for Stranger Than Heaven, do I watch that now? Yeah, I'll watch Stranger Than Heaven now. I've seen some of this, so my reaction is not raw, but in case I make this a separate video, oh wait, hold up, let me lower my table down. Dollop a daisy. I'll keep the music on. All right. Stranger Than Heaven is a game that's supposed to be coming out winter of this year, and I seen a trailer earlier this year at an Xbox showcase, and I'm excited for it. I'm happy for it. I'm looking forward towards it, and we haven't gotten an exact release date, so if you're watching this video for that, you're not about to see that. But what I do want to see is you hitting that motherfucking like button so I could go With that being said, let's hit that play button. Let's watch this shit. Oh wait, no, this is not the trailer I'm supposed to have. Hold on. Stranger than heaven, 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 heaven I had. This is not the, there we go. This is the one that it's supposed to be. Okay, we get it, nigga. It's a mature game.
Kunida.
Throw me a bless you in the comments, chat.
やっちゃろうや。兄貴なら絶対にてっぺん取れますけ。ありがとうな。けど、
Oh shit. Hold up, I gotta get my tissue. Bitch ass nigga always running to the fucking door. Ah shit, this the end of the road. Fuck it. We ball.
俺たちみてえなヤクザもん帰る場所のない連中が生きていけるそんな場所があったらいいって思わねえかねえだろそんなの
I don't
だから作るんだよ俺たち自身
Okay, I fuck with it. He said I'm gonna lead my people to freedom by creating a time where we could all be free. Just don't do that shit in America for black Americans, because we know what happens to that shit. If you know, you know. If you can hear it, you can hear it.
That right there, that's the Japan you've been dreaming about.
That's D-O-double-G. In heaven. This little title track they got for Stranger Than Heaven, that shit is hard. Hold on. Buddy. Come here. Go lay down. I love you, buddy. Down. Thank you. You don't like your kind. Damn. I also wonder, how is this mechanic where you're playing in different time periods gonna work? Like, are we gonna be time traveling? Is it gonna be the story cuts to different people in the same family that were a part of this clan and whatnot, and showing you the history of it from rise to success, where it's at its strongest point to fall? Like, that's what I really want to know about this game, because story wise, that's the thing that interests me the most. And also, I heard something really cool about the gameplay that we'll get to in a bit.
What's your story? Just a poem for the Yakuza. Some things never change.
Boy, never changes.
Obsessing over one man's death.
This combat looks fucking crazy. Niggas hitting him with the BBC hammer. Yeah, beat his shit and smack that nigga with the ruler. He should have turned in his homework on time.
My life can't ever begin.
Strangers in heaven. I'm from the west coast of LA, but I'm in Japan, nigga. Yes. Bro, I swear, if I get a copyright strike on this part, y'all gotta hear just silence, I'm gonna really lose my shit, because this shit is horrible. Bro. Strangers in heaven. Strangers in heaven. You can tell this bitch is so strangers in heaven.
Our only way forward is to make a place for ourselves. That settles it, Makoto.
But we gotta do it through game banging.
Accept us.
I wonder if they gonna be saying cuz in this game. Hey, we gonna free Japan, cuz. Hey, cuz, you wanna let a lope come up in your Japan? Hurt. This is around the part where I started seeing it, like the trailer. This combat looks fucking smooth, especially learning what they gonna do with it. Oh my gosh. This feels like it's not in the right quality. Hold on. This video might have 4K available. Okay, yeah. I was like, something doesn't feel right. Even though it's not 2140, it feels better. And let me see if I can push this bitch to 2140. It is video. It is just video after all. Excuse me. Stranger than heaven. Hopefully my internet don't start embarrassing me. I'm gonna have to watch my Steve make sure I don't start on my own shit. Hey! 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 Come here. Come here. You about to send this fucking dog in here. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm back. I gotta figure out how to set up that joint where you could show people what you call it. How to set up that joint where you could show people clips whenever you have to leave or get up. But I wanna do that for like my TikToks. Anyway, back to Stranger Than Heaven. Stranger Than XXX Heaven.
Come on, join the fun. It's our homecoming after all.
It is our homecoming.
This is my home. Nothing's gonna change that.
Like, one thing the person I was watching was saying that I really like resonated with, felt, is you could tell a dude that broke off from the Yakuza studio to make this was really a project of passion for him. It's really something that he sat down and made because he really wanted to fucking make it. Also, I need y'all to clap it up and hit the like button for how I casually just threw that in the middle of my sentence on par, on cue, with no cue. Being an entertainer is a skill. Never forget that, fuck nigga. Grah, 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 boom. Ah, wait, is this live action? What the fuck? Why are they not using people in the game? What the hell is this? They're announcing they got a concierto that they're doing. What the fuck is going on? Yo, it's good. I am, however you say his name, RGG studio head and the executive director of Stranger Than Heaven. Wait a minute. Bang! I'm dead ass, bro. Both of y'all. Y'all not gonna do that fighting shit because I'm talking about computer. All day, y'all calm. Down. Thank you, puppy. Not puppy here. Thank you. Good boy and good girl. Alright, sometimes you gotta stand up and show your authority real quick. Today, we'd like to introduce the latest game being developed by RGG Studios, Stranger Than Heaven. We'll be painting a full picture of the game from its shade from its story and characters to the various cities and eras players will explore throughout with some timely entertainment thrown in for good measure. Of course, we'll also be looking at the game's combat as well. This is something you won't want to miss, so be sure to stick around. The story. I know I gotta read it off screen because y'all won't, y'all don't have the attention spans to pay attention, so I gotta read it off the screen for y'all. Don't worry, I got you, twin. The story. Our story begins in 1915. A lone boy happens upon a suspicious ship in the port town of San Francisco and sneaks around, all to escape a cruel and difficult life in America. The boy's name is Makoto Daito. He's of mixed heritage, born from an American father and a Japanese mother, a rarity at the time. A man of industry, Makoto's father traveled all the way across the world, settling in many different places. The family eventually settled down in his father's hometown in America. However, not long after they arrived, Makoto's father abruptly passed away. A Japanese mother and a child with little English proficiency were left alone without the protection they once knew. As was unfortunately common back then, they soon found themselves the target of wicked and baseless prejudice. Yeah, I need y'all to remember and I need y'all to know, black people weren't the only people persecuted in America. If you wasn't considered the right type of white, you got history being persecuted in America. That's why if y'all watch Sinners, y'all realize that Irish dude was saying, hey, they enslaved us too, bro. We on the same side as you, twin. That's why he told them, hey, them Klansmen that came here to kill you, they not with us. We don't fuck with them. But they all coming here to kill you tomorrow morning after taking your money because they don't fuck with you. The cruelty took his own toll as Makoto's mother, desperate and suffering from years of heavy exhaustion, also eventually passed away, leaving our protagonist for the first time in his life completely alone. It's here he's met with a pivotal decision: stay in a dangerous and potentially damning America, or try his luck in Japan, his mother's home country, a place where many should look just like him. Makoto boards the ship alone without anything to his name. All too soon does he realize the force of nature he's about to contend with, a man who knows how to play the game better than most. The cutthroat and charismatic smuggler Orpheus. The fatal encounter with Orpheus would greatly change the course of Makoto's life. Orpheus, which is really Snoop Dogg. They really trying to sell the fact that Snoop Dogg plays Orpheus, so this motherfucker better kill it. And Snoop Dogg, out of like a lot of musicians, I feel like has the ability to voice act.
Yes, an international smuggler who only has one rule: taking what's meant to be where it's meant to be. If you want it, I can get it for you.
See this fella here?
Oversee pimping.
It's his job to keep troublemakers like you out. Thanks to you, we had to remind you.
Yeah, that nigga 10,000 slashes.
I play a character connected to Makoto, you, and Orpheus. But I can't get into too many details, so let me tell you about Orpheus. See, Orpheus...
So they made a character trailer where characters who are talking about characters can't tell you about their character? That's like making a gameplay trailer and saying, I can't talk about gameplay. Majestic. Hi. Please relax. Buddy! Bed! Yeah, I see you. Bed! Bed! I see you need huggies. Bed! Yes, you. Bed! Hi, Majestic. Hi. I know you a sad girl, and you want to wait till I hop on stream to ask for attention. But you gotta relax. You gotta relax, okay? Buddy, bed. Bro, bed. Lock in. Go. Both y'all need to calm down. Y'all wait till the worst possible time to get the damn zoomies, boy. Make sure y'all hit that like button if y'all ain't here though.
For any and all contraband that his underworld connects may require. I'm talking weapons, ammunition, gold, silver, green, white, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, even state secrets. He always delivers. The name Orpheus, that's just a nickname, nothing more. He's a dangerous globetrotter.
That nigga watched
fucking
The Matrix once and say, yeah, I'm gonna name myself Morpheus without the M.
Those little punks were just the same in the beginning, until the moment they spat out those last words, when their asses were going to be left for good in the middle of the Pacific.
Want to tell me why you're here?
I want to go to Japan.
We got nowhere left in this world. That's why we heading to Japan.
Take a good look.
Oh, is he one of
Right
them?
there, that's
For
the
the
Japan
Asian
you've been
people?
dreaming about.
See, Orpheus realizes in that moment,
I fuck with it. Black characters don't only have to play black people. Put more black voice actors in the motherfucking industry, nigga.
that maybe what he's destined to deliver are the lives of these two boys.
Getting there is one thing, but how will these kids survive?
I'm a
in this
1.5
place?
this
Stranger than
until
heaven.
I get to like the part where they're speaking Japanese.
Even that cold-blooded dealer felt a spark of curiosity.
Taking advantage of the fact that he speaks Japanese, Orpheus brings Makoto on as his sidekick, his wingman. Through countless jobs and deals, Makoto learns the tricks of the trade on how to stay spooned and grown, dipped and whipped, zooted and booted, gooded and looted. I ain't gonna go too more, but the hard
I don't think we want you to. What the fuck, bro? Relax. Relax. He's right outside. Relax. You will be fine. Buddy, stay up there. Stay over there. You'll be fine, Majestic. Oh, I think it's their fucking mating season. That's why these two niggas is getting annoying. Bless me. I'm about to sneeze. Two dogs on top of it being the spring. I'm gonna just be sneezing McSneezing these next few streams. Jeez.
heirs of the business and how adults blow off steam, if you know what I mean. Now that's when Orpheus discovered the kid has a talent that nobody's seen coming.
That's singing. His skills still had a long way to go.
Okay, I'm gonna lower the quality so this 1.5 runs smoother.
Nobody can ever match that.
Music is the great equalizer. It transcends barriers, captivates and unites people. Makoto was always an outsider wherever he went. And finally, he found a place he could call home, where he belongs, where he's treated equal.
A legendary smuggler shrouded in mystery and a boy with nowhere to go. Their meeting and their party sets this strange story in motion.
But this is only the prologue to a much bigger story. One that begins within their meeting in 1915 and unravels through 50 years of Makoto's relentless, unforgiving fight to survive.
Things the era wouldn't allow. Things society wouldn't forgive.
Oh, so okay. So the story is going to be in sections, and the story Hey! Alright, I gotta put this dog in the cage. 1 second. God damn it. Dealing with these dogs is annoying sometimes, man. Cause sometimes they're peaceful creatures and then you play with them and then you have joy. Then there's a time where they just act fucking annoying and that shit is aggravating. But back to Stranger, the Helvion.
Drawn together across time. A strange twist of fate.
It's the story of men who fought, clawed, and struggled to carve out a place for themselves in a Japan undergoing violent change. So keep your eyes on the characters we bring to life, on the choices they make, and the paths.
Oh, that's right. We're gonna be playing. Oh wait, I gotta get up and get my water. So you're gonna be playing Japan through a lot of different eras since this goes over 50 years. And one of those eras that you're gonna be going through is like World War I and II, which both of which Japan was very involved in and had a major cultural shift due to the fact that what's it called? Oh, due to the fact that a lot of foreigners started coming into Japan and the culture started changing and whatnot.
Japan's pretty slick, ain't it? Welcome to Japan, fellas.
居場所のない少年と居場所を持たない男の出会い。
Oh shit. Hold up. I need to read this shit. Playback speed.
居場所のない少年と居場所を
A
持たない
boy with nowhere to go and a man with nowhere to belong. The one moment in time with this one moment in time will set the tone for the entirety of young Makoto's life in
日
Japan.
本という場所でどうやって生きていくのかを決めるきっかけとなるのです。そしてもう一人
Granted, these aren't the
この
only
男の出会い
players in
が誠の
Makoto's
人
story.
生
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, y'all just gonna have to deal with her crying for a minute. Yeah, I'm not making this its own separate video. This little motherfucker crying is so goddamn annoying, and the amount of times I gotta get up. I'm saying that whole time I probably am, because it's gonna be easy to do. Granted, these aren't the only players in Makoto's story. Fellow stowaway Yu Shinjo, a boy slightly older than Makoto, would be destined to become both his oldest friend and his biggest rival. Ooh! So we get to go from seeing them to friends to foes. I want to see what happens in that process, because that could be interesting. Y'all just gonna have to deal with her crying, because she's not gonna shut the fuck up until somebody leaves that she wants to see. It doesn't make sense to let her out, because the nigga's literally about to walk out the door. So she's gonna cry for like the next 5 minutes. This is what it is.
A man of mixed Western and Japanese heritage, Yu has grown up in a world that doesn't quite know where to place him, not unlike Makoto. Yu first meets Makoto on Orpheus's ship, where they're nearly
Meet him in the
thrown overboard.
Orpheus.
And from that moment on, their lives are intertwined. Makoto
Her-
is
she just gonna be
impulsive
annoying.
and brash. Yu, on the other hand, is a realist, sharper, and more calculating than most, always thinking several steps ahead. Upon reaching Kokura, Yu and Makoto make a daring escape from Orpheus's ship.
Looks like this is where we part ways. Yeah, good luck out there, Makoto. You too. See you on the other side. Till then.
While Makoto faces extreme hardship adapting to a new language and culture, Yu adapts rather quickly and even finds work, becoming quite comfortable as a Westerner in Japan.
I see you got a new getup. You working here now?
I am. And I see that you're exactly the same. Still just another no-name loser.
But Yu's heart hides a major weakness. He simply can't leave his fatal friend, Makoto, behind. Through all the persecution, Makoto wants more than anything to carve out a place of his own in Japan. Yu, however, as a man of great ambition, seeks something more. He doesn't want to just survive in Japan. He wants to reshape it. If the world won't make room for him, he will build a new one. These ideas soon
You know what? That's kind of valid. I respect that. Either make room or somebody's going to move you to make room.
clash, and our stowaways decide to walk separate paths. But fate, of course, has other plans. A unique opportunity presents itself years later and reunites them as partners in show business. Adapting the famed Yashima name from their Kokura days, Makoto and Yu then enter a chaotic and unpredictable new chapter in Minami as Osaka's latest and greatest showman. Here, Makoto, with years of Yakuza experience from his time in Hiroshima, becomes a true force to be
Ooh.
as he tangles with Osaka's many crime
I wonder how
syndicates
shooting
and
is going to
even
work out
Italian
in this
mafia.
game.
Naturally, with Makoto as the brawn, that leaves Yu to play the brains. Using his wit and intellect, Yu navigates the world of underground entertainment, leading to a face-off with the Japanese government. Makoto Daito and Yu Shinjo. One path, two different strides. And that's only the beginning. 30 years after meeting at sea, the world is changing around them, giving way to even greater tragedy. From here, the story heads toward a conclusion. Almost no one could predict, but that's only part of it. This is far more than a story about crime or ambition.
Okay,
It's a story
YouTube's player isn't ready for this because I'm looking at my CPU. My CPU isn't going crazy, so that just means YouTube's player can't accept it.
of identity, belonging, history. A story of friendship, of lives, of wills.
Are you still fucking crying? Oh my god. Crybaby ass nigga.
Determined not only to spin the wheel of fate, but to shatter it.
Rags to riches. It's a tale as old as time, and more fitting than ever.
It is my hope you will experience this remarkable tale for yourself.
Yeah, my RAM is at like 50. The City. Stranger Than Heaven is a game that will follow the lives of protagonist Daido and his lifelong friend Yu Shinji-Oh over the span of 50 fucking years.
Now
then, allow me to introduce you to the many cities and stories. Wait, I don't get the end. Many cities their stories take place in. The one that begins it all is Kokoro Furukawa in 1915. The very first stage of Stranger Than Heaven is here, the destination of Orpheus ship and major industrial area in western Qaptain. Excuse me. At a time when modern entertainment, when was spelled wrong. Modern entertainment was absent in Japan, which might have been a good thing. Kokoro was bustling with eager job-seeking workers from all over the country. Drinking, gambling, prostitution, you can bet this city had it. Oh damn, they say you gonna get the fuck bad foreign bitches in this game? Hey, I don't know, man. Ball and gun gamers are gonna like the idea that you can engage in prostitution in this. This might give GTA 6 a run for its money after it inevitably wins Game of the Year. Ugh. Spec that bitch on the table. The next stage is Kyurike, Hiroshima in 1929. The city centered on shipbuilding and heavy industry. It also functioned as a social hub for various countries, giving it a unique atmosphere. While entertainment like movies was spreading fast and Japanese culture was becoming more and more modernized, it was also a city controlled by one of Japan's leading Yakuza organizations. A labyrinth of underground waterways and hilltops adds even more thrill to the adventure. So there's going to be a lot of different environments to traverse through. Our story then moves to Japan 1943, Minami Osaka, one of Japan's top entertainment districts. My voice is getting more slurred the more I have to read. Amid tense world affairs, a visit to Japan's underbelly quickly reveals just how steep and foreign culture the country has become. People may praise Japan on the surface, but behind the scenes, foreign cultures take the spotlight. That's even true till to this day. And all while the Yakuza and Mafia compete for control from the shadows. A new era also means new forms of entertainment unlike anything Japan has seen before. Little girl, go lay down. Oh, my fault. Maybe that's something I heard in the game. My fault. Sorry, girly. What the fuck? Did they have you try to pump down water bottles? That's such an American concept to use a shotgun to take down a fucking water bottle. After this, the scene shifts to 1951 and Adami Shiozaka, a farm famed towards destination. And lastly, our story closes in Tokyo 1965 in Kombucha Shinjuku. Kombucha Shinjuku, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. A tremendous secret will be revealed there, so also allow us to share gameplay elements from this portion another time. Showbiz.
After Orpheus recognizes his talent for music, Makoto discovers that he has a keen ability to find the music in everyday life and can memorize sounds as ideas for future compositions.
This is around the part I started seeing, so from here on I've seen everything.
Whether that's the hustle and bustle of the streets, a call from a wild animal, or even the sound of his enemies mid-combat.
Bro, imagine mid-combat, you sit there and do that just to emote on your enemy and say, yo, after I finish whooping your ass, I'm gonna put the sound of you banging a hammer that you was trying to bang on the side of my head in this track. And that bitch gonna go platinum. And you ain't getting no residuals, pussy.
Or distant howls echoing from afar. The list goes on. By collaborating with various composers he will encounter, Makoto can combine and arrange these sounds he has gathered to help create original compositions. At first, Makoto gives singing a try for himself.
So, you sing or no?
Yeah,
No.
I guess I do.
Then you might try making some money with it.
What?
However, he later finds his true calling as a showman, producing and managing gigs and performances for other artists.
Find a singer with talent and do all you can to make
Yeah, get this bitch a second to load. This shit load and funky.
They call that a showman.
As a showman, Makoto will decide the structure of each show,
Oh shit.
handle the promotion,
This is basically the Ballad of the Gay Tony. I see the GTA influence and I think I like it.
earning more and more money with each success. Another key element of being a showman is scouting those with a gift for music. By gathering info from around town, Makoto can find new singers and musicians to take part
Oh
in
my
his
god,
productions.
I'm gonna have to do a trailing
As the
mission
story
listening
progresses,
to people
Makoto will grow
to
close to a wide
find
range
out
of
who's
individuals,
the next
each
talent.
possessing
Oh
unique
my
and remarkable
God.
ability. Still, among all this new talent,
That shit's gonna be a whole 10 hours and a 20-hour story.
Some who you may know already.
Takashi first meets the protagonist Makoto in a Yakuza group in Kyoto. Yeah, this ought to cover it. Feel free to borrow from us anytime. Here, Takashi acts as somewhat of an assistant to Makoto, who at the time is feared around town as a Red Oni. He also looks up to Makoto as an older brother. Please. Thank you. He left. Majestic, you heard me? He left. He's not here. He at the other house. Due to certain circumstances, Makoto becomes a member of the Iwaki family, infamously considered the strongest in Hiroshima. Majestic, come here. Hi. Can you please relax? Can you please relax? Please. Please relax. Please. Thank you. Takashi stands by his side at all times in this chapter of his life, but Takashi has a hidden hobby, rather unbecoming of a Yakuza, which I didn't read, and that is to sing and play piano. Niggas can't play piano in peace? While it doesn't mean much to the other members of the group, Takashi desperately tries to hide his love for music until one fateful day, the Moon Makoto finds out. The hell? Penis Anno. Hey yo, quit that dumb shit, nigga. Who said that, huh? You said that shit? Bitch ass nigga. Hey, you think that ought to be enough? Huh? On a chorus! Every showman. Hey! Relax. Oh my god. Get your annoying ass on the lap. Come on, Lappy. Lappy, come on. Annoying ass nigga. And you better not cry on my lap, because you're getting kicked off. Ever the showman. Hey. We're not doing action shit right now, because you will get kicked off. Look at this. Stop. What is this behavior in a dog? Look, I'm actively moving my head and she keeps moving with me. Relax. Re-fucking-lax. You got one more time. You got one more fucking time. I'm trying to be nice. While I talk to the computer. Alright, see, you're doing too much. You won't relax. Off. You will not relax. Off. Because if you hit my nose actually hard and look, see? That's another reason why you need to sit the fuck down. Sit down. Sit. From here. Ain't nobody out there. That's it. Damn, getting on my last nerve. After the show, man, this gives Daito an idea. Get this guy to perform and watch the money pile up. All right, you're going in the fucking corner. You're annoying. Taking advantage of his companion's talent is one thing, but nevertheless, this helps Daito Anki, cement his own gift for showmanship. This later opens up the doors to both Yashima Entertainment and the Tojo clan, making this a major turning point in our story. What kind of songs will Daito and Anakaris create? How will players change them up? We'll see, nigga. He didn't say nigga, but. And just what role will I play in all of this? You're gonna voice it. That's the role you play. Of course, there are other important singers in this story besides Takashi, and their roles are just as vital. Oh my fucking god. I swear to god. I can't, I don't be making this shit up. I don't be making this shit up. Y'all see, every time I fucking cut the stream on, I get 100 notifications. Oh! This shit about to raise my blood pressure through the fucking ceiling. God damn, bro. I'm just trying to stream, man. I just want to stream. Susie. Oh, this is a Puerto Rican chick?
You will meet Susie when Makoto and you travel to the seaside city of Atami in 1951. 1951 is a moment of great change in Japan, a time when American influence has flooded in, creating new trends in language, music, and fashion. This collision of East and West results in a unique era that exudes both optimism and melancholy. Atami is one of Japan's most notable tourist destinations. My character, Susie, intends to sing on the largest stage in that city. There, the course of her life is permanently altered when she meets Makoto and you. So,
she meet a motherfucking lobster. She got put on.
Stranger Than Heaven brings players inside Japan's show business world at this pivotal
They had that shorty in whatever the version, singer version of Cyphers were all damn, all night. She was stuck in a booth. She was stuck to the mic like it was glue, nickel.
And unlike anything else I've done before. In addition to my voice acting, I worked with Satoshi-san, who plays Takashi, on crafting the theme song for the game. I love being able to combine
Strange all they have you on
project, and I'm so thrilled for players to experience what we've cooked up.
これまで紹介したようにストレンジャーズ・ヘブンは5つの時代、5つの舞台、そして50年間の生涯を描いた作品で。
Stop that. Just at the work, I'm telling you, bro. This shit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not playing Mouse PI today. I'll play that shit tomorrow with the Invincible versus Tier List. I'm not doing Mouse PI today. I swear to God. This shit is making me mad. This shit is making like what's supposed to be a 30-minute video, 20-minute video last way longer than it's supposed to. So far, we've seen that Stranger Than Heaven is a work that depicts the lives of two men over 5 eras, 5 stages, and 50 years. Offering a unique experience centered on the art of singing. But that's not all we have in store. Behind his music-making persona, Makoto's... Wait, did I slow it down? I just dissed you. His true self is embodied by things, his indomitable spirit and his incredible fighting ability. With that, let's take a look at another unique portion of Stranger Than Heaven, its brand new combat system. Okay, this is unique as shit. combat in Stranger Than Heaven. Allow me to introduce our new combat system, which can easily be considered one of our biggest features of this title. The true star of combat this time around is that for the first time, players control the left and right side of our protagonist independently. Meaning, if you want to punch a nigga with your right, you hit the right bumper. You want to punch a nigga with the left, you hit the left bumper. And for the idea of this mechanic being in a... This is like a Tekken, Dark Souls type of mechanic being put in an action game, and I want to see how well they execute it and how well it comes out. I give this creative decision 8 out of 10 so far. By pressing the controller's RB or RT button, players can launch attacks using the right side of the body, but if it's naturally pressing LB or LT, will use the right side, that is the left hand or left leg. Makoto will respond to these inputs with a wide variety of vivid, visceral action, allowing an unprecedented sense of control. Also, if you're not paying attention, there's going to be specific combos, meaning you can't just mash like this the buttons on the back of your controller. Because I'm also assuming that there's going to be some type of stamina system on top of that. So I feel like this is not going to be button mashy as other action games in this genre are, where you just press square and they just beat the fuck out of somebody and you don't really have to think, besides maybe every once in a while mashing triangle to counter instead. It feels like with this game, when it comes to combat, you're fully gonna have to think. My question though is, how hard is target selection going to be in this game? The lock on better be fucking phenomenal for an idea like this, or else you're just gonna be playing Octodad. Attacks aren't just limited to tap-based combos either. By holding inputs, player can charge up their attacks, releasing it at just the right moment for a powerful strike. Using this to land well-timed hits will be the key to excelling inside of combat. For example, with the right time, players can freely land a powered-up strike on a charging enemy. Our chain quick jabs through repeated taps and follow-up with a punishing heavy blow. These bots are actually easy because that nigga had a lot of time to swing. You can also block an enemy's attack with one hand and quickly counter with the other. Okay, they said we're making it so that you actually have room for skill expression within this game. You're not just gonna be pressing A, B, 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 X, 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 Y, 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 Y. They said, no, we're gonna make it so that you have to actually have to think while you're in combat. And I always love a game that does that. Reading your opponent's actions and finding the opportune moment to strike is just one of this game's many charms. I feel like this game is going to be one worth playing on hard. Besides your ability to create intense barrages from both sides, you can also unleash an attack by pulling LT and RT simultaneously. I would consider that pushing, but whatever. Like, yo, this combat looks fucking fire. Like, you could tackle a nigga and fall down the steps. Like, bro, what? Who else is doing it like that? Whoa, you out here mounting enemies. I don't know if I'm out here mounting my enemy, but you do you, twin. You do you, king. Another major feature of this title is its many rep yo. Makoto won't just be throwing punches and kicks. He'll have various weapons such as a scat, the band hammer, mallets, and buck 50 makers to use in battle. And the many thrilling moments of his story. My thing about combat in this game is I wonder how creative are the weapons gonna get? Like, will you be able to pick up a frying pan, a leg of a chair, or is it just gonna be this highlighted piece of wood on the floor, or this highlighted knife on the counter is the only thing you could pick up? I don't know, we'll see though, but I am wondering what's gonna be the case with that. Deciding when to use these deadly tools of the trade and knowing how to use them will be essential to your survival. I expect that this game is going to be worth playing on hard because it looks like they put actual effort into putting a combat system in this game that's very dynamic. So when this game comes out, if you like hard Soulsy type games, this may also be for you to put on hard. If you're one of those sick fucks that like seafood, this may be for you. Makoto may even find more powerful weapons as he goes through his life. Well, as he goes through life. Yeah, because, you know, guns and stuff like that invented. Also money. These can range from masterworks of old to brand new inventions of the era. Yeah, sledgehammer. On top of that, by using newly obtained resources, Makoto can make these mini armaments much more deadly and even unlock additional opportunity. God damn! He hit that nigga so hard. All bro saw when he jumped in the air was in the arms of... Like, damn, bro. I would hate to be him. Good thing I'm not. Obtaining and upgrading weapons is yet another necessary step in staying alive throughout the game. In addition to these features, Strange World and Yevyon will also include a variety of unique variety of combat scenarios, such as battles inside high-speed vehicles, powerful techniques that can down enemies in an instant, that we can instant flash one-shot niggas, and even special attacks that can only be performed in special situations. Okay, so we got context-based combat, even more room for skill expression, even more room for cool set pieces. It's stuff like this that tells us that somebody didn't make a game because an executive held the fact that they weren't going to be able to eat next year, or their family, if they didn't make this game that they were being told to make. It feels like everybody at this studio said, we want to be a part of this creation, and they were willing to be there. This doesn't have the stink, the taint of being a sequel to some bullshit. It sounds like they said, we have a good idea, and we want to spend time fleshing it out and making it good, and they had the room and were fortunate enough to be able to do that, and this is the product of that. Makoto Daito!
最初にこの作品のオファーを横山代表からいた
Holy buckwheat, bro. Damn. So much fucking reading. Oh my god. You know this game ain't meant for Gen A. When I was first offered the role of... I can't pronounce that. Son, I remember being shocked, seeing as many of my own life was overlapped with Makoto's. When I was first offered... I was born to a Japanese father and a Spanish mother, while I don't even see the Japanese or the Spanish. He just looks Caucasian. And while I don't even know why I hit the 5 button on that. And while the way I grew up might obviously differ from Makoto's, I recall having many similar experiences and struggles to his. Hold on, let me pick up this fucking garbage and I'll say what I gotta say. One thing I want to say is this feels like a very unique angle for the story, because I can't name many or any at all other pieces of media in terms of an American's perspective that have this same type of struggle or center somebody where part of the story is that they're mixed with American and Japanese. Most of my please stop. Please. 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 Please stop getting mad at me talking to the damn computer. Please. You're okay, girlie. You're okay. I played with you a bunch today. I gave you huggies a bunch today. You're okay. You're okay. Even though I worked hard to break through language barriers, pursue my dreams, and build my career as an actor, overcoming whatever obstacles came my way, in this game, Makoto is by no means an upstanding citizen. He's very complex, and there are plenty of other characters who have their own unique flaws as well. But they're all united by one thing, a dream. These characters live for that dream. And it's by chasing these dreams that people often do their best. No matter how hard things are, they keep struggling until the very end.
I
believe it's their strong wills and shared determination to keep going that makes this game so compelling. Right now, I'm taking on some very difficult acting challenges for the sake of this here project. Still, I'm committed to giving as much of myself to this game as this character is putting all the skills, experience, and passion. Jesse, please. Bed. Thank you. Discover something up there about yourself. I've gathered throughout my life in making a game what it's meant to be. She jumped over that, didn't she? My fucking God. Please stop this. Please, man, I'm begging you. Well, woman, I'm begging you, please. Please, fucking please. I don't have to look at you 24/7. Off. Thank you. Yeah, it is not getting its own separate reaction. Today we introduce Stranger, then Yevion putting a special focus on the story and general overview of the game. Before long, we'll be able to share way more details about the game and even some of its technical aspects as well. Please stay tuned for further updates. Finally, we have an important announcement. Stranger Than Heaven will be yeah, it's coming out in the winter. I told you that at the beginning of this. Alright, so we're out, and the last thing we want to watch is the Coyote versus Acme trailer. I was gonna cut this up and do reactions to it, but I don't care that much. Did I mute the tab? Why don't I hear any audio? Yep, I did. Yeah, I'm not playing Mouse PI. She's gonna keep yapping all damn night. He said, meow. That nigga said, meow. Them bitches about to take off in the second arcade. Yeah, oh, them shits took him off the map. A wholly owned subsidiary of what? Of the Acme Corporation.
Have you been horribly injured by a product made by the Acme Corporation?
It's not your fault. There's probably someone to blame. Name of the case is Coyote versus Acme.
Wile E. Coyote. He is reckless. We all know who's responsible. He.
Let me put it back a little bit. Despite what niggas say, I thought I was gonna talk about this longer, but despite what niggas say, John Cena is actually not that bad of an actor. There's a lot of wrestler actors, The Rock, that's not that good actors and basically play themselves in every role. I feel like John Cena is actually able to show a dynamic amount of emotions.
You've been settling Acme cases for years.
I could probably get you $250 for that.
This is your opportunity to really show people what you're capable of.
These companies think they can do whatever they want. We're sick of it.
Bro, Coyote versus Acme trailer. That's real fucking crazy to hear.
Nothing to see here.
We really have nothing.
We both know it would be very unpleasant if anything bigger were to become public.
Ooh. I don't know what he's talking about, but I want to find out. You see how she's groaning in the background? Yeah, I gotta cut this shit off very soon. This shit is so fucking annoying.
What is up?
If I didn't love this dog, I would definitely strangle him right now.
The corporation is releasing this film for account purposes only. We do not condone any of the storylines depicted.
Seems like you condone that shit pretty hard. What the fuck else was I gonna talk about? I'll remove these out of the damn queue. And if I were to talk about any of this shit tomorrow, I will. Like, look, this bitch is crying. This shit is fucking stressful. I literally have to cut this fucking stream off and give her constant hugs and attention, or else she will not shut the fuck up, and it's just gonna stress me out. So peace out, y'all. Thank this fucking dog. I wanted to play either Mouse PI or Invincible Versus, but thank this fucking dog. Bye.
Bad.